pets, they add so much more to our lives, from endless friendship to joy and also helping reduce stress, right? But a furry friend can be the companion that you've always been looking for as well. And here with the latest adoptable pet looking for their forever home is Laureen and Kingsley with the Idaho Humane Society. Kingsley is adorable and so full of energy. He's been kind of making his own space here on the carpet, rolling around, giving kisses to everybody. This is a happy dog right here. But Kingsley too, if you can see the beautiful silver on his face, he's a senior pet. So this is a senior pet up for adoption at the Idaho Humane Society. Tell us more about Kingsley though, because he's obviously got a ton of life in him.
He does. Kingsley's might be 8 years old, but don't let that fool you, because he has lots of life and lots of love left to give. He clearly is pretty energetic. Well, he's kind of just hanging out now. He's had some time to get to chill out a little bit and just get to know us, but he came to us as a stray, so we don't know much about his history. But while he's been with us, we've seen that he is just such a sweet dog.
Yeah.
And he really likes going for walks. He knows some commands. He knows sit, lay down, and he was briefly adopted and returned because we realized he didn't like other cats.
Okay, got it. So not cat friendly, but that's okay, because there are many dogs that are like that. But if you are looking for a mature dog, you don't have to worry about the puppy stage, a dog that does already know some of its commands, and one that has a lot of energy. Kingsley, seriously, for 8 years old, I'm not kidding, he's acting like a puppy in here and just rolling around, making everyone all happy, giving kisses. Obviously, very focused on treats. Yes. You got some treats with you today. Yes, seriously, he's like, yes, I will do anything for a cookie, please. But as people are considering adopting a senior pet, what are some things that they should know? Let's talk about the benefits and also the things to keep in mind too.
Well, what's great about adopting a senior pet is their personality is established. You kind of already know what you're gonna get versus a puppy where they're just rambunctious and running around everywhere. You've kind of got a senior and you know what you're getting into.
Yes, yeah, that's true. And then like we already kind of talked about too, sometimes they've already been trained, right? So potty trained.
And he is house trained.
Great.
A huge perk.
Yes, that's a massive perk, especially like when you know you're going to have a larger breed, right? You want to make sure that they got that dialed in. But also too with the with some of the commands as well, right? That's something that takes time. And if you're an individual that really wants that companion, but you're just anxious about it because you're not sure if you'll be able to commit the amount of time needed to get that training in, this just might be the great way to go, you know? And then too, with being a little seniored, the energy, I'm sure, will calm down a bit, right? So as you can see right here, he has those moments of where he's like super excited and happy, and then just all of a sudden it's like, I'm good, I can chill. And I know we're staring at the backside right now, but pretty soon we'll get Kingsley to turn around so you can see Kingsley's face as well. So what's the process of adopting a pet though at the Idaho Humane Society? What does someone need to be prepared to bring certain documents, or what's the experience like when they come in?
So it's actually pretty simple. You can just come into our adoption center, let our staff know who you're interested in meeting, and then they can go get the dog, cat, small animal out, and you can get to interact with them. And if you decide that this pet would be a good fit for your lifestyle, your household, you can take them home that day.
Oh, no
So it's pretty simple. We just share any history we have on them if we have much of a history.
Yeah.
And then, you can just take them home.
Well, you know, your animals are so adorable, and people, I obviously think, just the benefit of being able to bond with an animal is such a huge thing. One of our producers, Daniel, ended up adopting one of the animals that came on, one of the dogs.
The very first one.
Yes, the very first one, right? Didn't even give you guys a chance. You just took him home. But Daniel was able to adopt him in one afternoon. So just a nice, easy, seamless process, which is fantastic. And Kingsley, I want to get you to turn around, buddy.
Here, let's get
everybody your sweet little face.
Can you show them your sweet face?
There you go. Show them that sweet little face. You just got the biggest warm eyes. Look at that sweet guy, seriously. And if people are not in a position though to adopt a pet, but they want to support the Idaho Humane Society because of the important work that you guys do, what can they do? Can they volunteer too and maybe give some monetary donations? What are you guys looking for?
We always need volunteers, and we always need foster parents. Two very crucial aspects of our organization, being able to keep its doors open and being able to adopt out animals and do all the work that we do. And our foster parents there's a variety of work that they can do. They can bring in newborn baby kittens that need bottle fed. They can rehab dogs that had an orthopedic surgery and just need to be on kind of more of a cage rest to let the leg heal. So there's a variety of options with that. And maybe you're not ready to bring an animal into the home. There's always our volunteer options. That can be walking dogs, just playing with some cats, but we also need a lot of laundry needs to be done, as you can probably imagine. Lots of food bowls and stuff that needs to be washed, and just a variety of options with our volunteer needs too.
I love that. I think that's such a great opportunity for those animal lovers, right? I wish I could adopt every animal that came on, but let's be realistic. But there are other ways that we can give back and help support our wonderful furry friends. Where can people go so they can learn more, so they can maybe come adopt Kingsley, maybe come and take a look at other animals too, and have an open mind to who might steal their heart and be their next perfect forever companion?
Well, our adoption center is at 1300 South Bird Street, so just off of Overland right there. And then if you wanted to go to our website, it's idaho-humanesociety.org.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Kingsley. Buddy, let's get you turned around. He really likes Callie. That's who he was trying to kind of go to. We got to show that face one more time. There you are, sweetie pie. Okay, look at that guy. I know somebody at home wants to take him. He's such a sweet little gentleman there. Okay, everyone, stick around, because coming up right after the break, it is officially fall, which means Halloween.